How's it going, everybody? This is Joey Galvez, and I hope you can hear me because I could not hear that music intro. But how's it going, dude?
You're
Can you
not
hear me?
supposed, you're not
I can
supposed
hear
to
you.
hear the
Let's
music.
see. Audio technical difficulties once again, and it is
I don't
due to
understand what you
this
do.
stupid guy behind the thing here.
I
Can you
don't
hear
know
me?
what you do every time. It's just got it all twisted.
It's all messed up, man. Everything's all good to go. But we're here. It is another Monday. It is Monday, January 4th, 2021. And my name is Joey Galvez, not Brian Silverbacks. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm not saying. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Everybody can hear you. You just lose track. So maybe you just need to ditch the whole headphone thing.
Possibly. That might be it, dude. That might be the problem.
I don't know.
But what's up, man?
Not a whole lot, dude. I can see that I need to walk you through. I don't know if you can hear the kids.
Yeah.
But they sensed that I was talking, so they just needed to come and say, "What's up?"
What's up?
But I think I forgot. I guess we should have gone through the hey Joey, this is how shit works. We should probably go live, have a scroll at the bottom.
That's my bad,
dude, I'm doing good, man. It's Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Yeah, dude. I do have a scroll at the bottom, but we can do something like that. How's that going? How's that good?
See,
Is that good?
When you do that, that lets everybody know that the feed is about to do the 10-second countdown and that it's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. All right.
So you put the gray screen up there and you have this going and you wait about 30 seconds to a minute and then you do the 10-second countdown. And then that way it gave us time for viewers to jump in.
And that's my fault, dude, because
you're a rookie, man. You're a rookie. It's okay.
I'm acting like it. I'm acting like a rookie over here. So what's up, man?
I'm good. I rang in the new year. It was for here in Atlanta. It was very wet and rainy, so we didn't even really set off any fireworks. We go to a friend of ours' house, and we enjoy some adult beverages and play tabletop games. And I don't mean like Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing like categories and stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's awesome, dude. We just hung out here at home and watched some TV. We didn't really do much. We didn't have any fireworks this year or anything like that. We just
are fireworks legal in Arizona?
Just the ones that are ground level. You can't have anything shoot off. But everybody goes to Mexico and comes back with the illegal ones. So
that's how it used to be here. They'd have to go to Alabama to get bottle rockets and stuff. But now Georgia has lightened everything up, so now you can buy bottle rockets and stuff here.
Oh, really? Man. I've never lived in a place where there was illegal fireworks. Well, the big, huge ones that go off or anything, at least.
Yeah, you live in a desert where everything can catch fire and everything's dried out and shit. So no fireworks for you.
Yep, that's the reason why they say that we can't do anything like that. But that's cool. Whatever. We used to when we actually had some stuff going on. We used to go to like the fireworks shows and stuff like that, but we don't really do much anything like that anymore, man.
Yeah, A, we're older, B, COVID, and for me, C, it was rainy. So just kind of, and I don't like that. I'm not a public guy. I don't really like going out into the public and I'm not going to the town square to watch the acorn fall. I'm not going to watch any of that. That's just too many people. Too many chances for accidents and drunk people. I just don't. That's not for me. But with that said, though, the new year did kind of put a squelch on any kind of on a large amount of information out this week.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I think everybody was able to do was get the Kobra Kai season 3 out of their system.
Oh yeah, man. This is what I was watching, man. I was watching Kobra Kai season 3. Are you caught up?
Yeah, I finished it. I finished it yesterday.
I didn't finish it. I'm like maybe 3 or 4 episodes away from being done with it. So don't tell me the complete, spoilers on there. But I got caught up at least a little bit from there. And the first few episodes, man, are killer.
Well, I got to thinking about this when I was watching this season. And this season is just as campy and ridiculous and ludicrous as Wonder Woman 84. But the reason I like this is because I know what it is before it started. The original Karate Kid was campy. The season 1 was campy.
Yeah.
Season 2 was campy. So season 3 is going to be campy. But so I kind of found the phrasing to why I didn't like Wonder Woman 84 so much. It's not that it was campy. It was that the first Wonder Woman wasn't quite like that. And then you completely turn it into a different product. And that is what was disheartening about Wonder Woman 84 is the first time I bought it, it was awesome. And the second time you tried to sell it to me, it was a different product. And had it have been just camp from the start, I would have never liked the first one.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why I love cheesy movies, number one. I love it all. And I think that they did a really good job, sticking to the source material, dude. Like this season, they kind of take you back to what is it, Karate Kid 2?
Yeah, so I really thought that
so
they're doing an excellent job for two reasons. Getting these people that were involved in the first and two and three Karate Kid movies and kind of making them relevant. Like maybe now they can find, more work on like televisions or sitcoms or something.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like a lot of them have stayed busy.
Mm-hmm.
The older characters. So
and they do really good with kind of tying everything up in a nice little bow here for me at least, because man,
well, everything works out a little too perfect, but it feels like that fits the cheese of the show.
Yeah.
I just happen to be here and you just work for that company that I need rescuing from. Like, that, I took this magic trip to Okinawa and then look who I ran into.
Yeah. I get that part a little bit, but dude, it was so good. It's good cheese. Fun. Okay. Kobra Kai is good cheese. Wonder Woman, not so much good cheese. It's the cheese that's been sitting out too long. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, it started off as good cheese and then you let it sit outside. But if I'm buying cheese in a can, then I know the next time I buy cheese in a can, it's going to taste exactly like cheese in a can. I'm not expecting it to be like some banquet hall cheese platter.
Cheese in a can is not good stuff, man.
No, but some people dig it, and sometimes you can get drunk and get in the mood for it.
I guess so, man. I guess we can, since we're on the topic here, this is kind of going off of the way I wanted to talk about things, but why not? We're going in this thing. Dude, we got Patty Jenkins working on WW3 and Star Wars Rogue Squadron at the same time.
Yes.
How do you feel about this, dude?
I feel that she's having trouble getting one thing done right. And if you're going to try to divert her, like she's going to be trying to do two projects at once, I don't know. The Rogue Squadron thing, it could be the most spectacular thing ever because we don't have anything to base our assumption on how good it's going to be.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 84, we have her previous Wonder Woman movie, which was completely different. So this is going to be its own thing. If it's overly campy, then that's what it's designed to be.
Yeah.
So I don't have I just don't think you should be doing two things at once.
And Wonder Woman 84, you had Patty Jenkins and Jeff Johns, who were working together on the script and the screenwriting and all this stuff. They're doing the same thing on Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
So it's
this is going to be how they. Well, here's what we'll talk about. In a couple of years. How does Marvel and Disney and Star Wars, how do they treat their people? Because maybe Warner Brothers is so... We know Warner Brothers has a problem. None of their connected stuff works. So Warner Brothers could be what the issue is at DC. And when that team, even though I'm not a fan, but maybe that team under the leadership of the Walt Disney stuff, maybe they're less... interfered with. I don't know. Yeah,
I can't fathom that it's going to be bad, but I don't want it to be bad. After having a few seasons of Mandalorian that are so freaking good, and then to know that we have her who had a movie that was so highly anticipated and so high on his pedestal that it was going to be so good that it wasn't. It was horrible. And
know,
now,
man. So
and it just makes me don't ruin Star Wars. What's that?
Who's the director's name?
Patty Jenkins.
Now listen to the way you said that and tell me if this just bothers the hell out of me. You say Patty Jenkins. Everybody that reports anything says Patty Jenkins, but her name is obviously Jenkins. Jenkins. Everybody says Jenkins.
That's what you're getting hung up on. Are you kidding me right now?
Yes. Nobody pronounces her name correctly. Everyone says Patty Jenkins, and her name is Patty Jenkins.
Hold on. I got something for you. Here we go. Bax rant.
I'm just saying. I don't understand the Jenkins. Like I went to Google her and I put an A there thinking it was Patty Jenkins, and it turns out it's Jenkins. I'm like, why is everybody saying her fucking name wrong?
Oh man, dude. You know what? Well, whatever I just hope that she doesn't make Rogue Squadron janky. How about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just make it jinky.
Jenky.
No, but I mean, honestly, I don't want anybody to fail. I don't want anything bad to happen. Yeah. I'm just not. My expectations are like if you could go inside my rectum and turn to the left, like that's my expectations of Wonder Woman 3.
You already had somebody do that last year.
Oh, that's right. I still owe them money. I had to pay them to do that. But Rogue Squadron, I hope that the overseeing team over there at the Star Wars plant, I hope that those guys can, even if Patty Jenkins isn't doing the right stuff, that they'll go and kind of like make it good.
Yeah, same here. But since we're still on the topic of Wonder Woman 84, dude, we had Cheetah in the movie for all of 5 minutes, right?
I guess I watched the Cliff Notes version. I stopped watching the real movie.
There you go. Well, they left out the creator of Cheetah from the credits. And, obviously everybody goes and reels back and they go after the fact and say, oh, sorry, we noticed that you weren't,
I don't think. No. I think this is cancel culture bullshit, man. Because if it was a Wonder Woman creator, the title of the movie is Wonder Woman. So are you going to tell me, who's the guy that created Steve Trevor? Who's the guy that created Max Leavorn? Who's the guy that created the Cheetah? They all have to get a fucking billing so stop fucking crying.
Hold on. Okay, so what if Loggerhead was used for all of 5 minutes in a movie? Would you want to be thanked at the end of the credits?
If the name of the movie's fucking Loggerhead kills a bunch of people, then yes. If Loggerhead shows up in the background of a Spider-Man movie and he's just kind of walking through his swamp, then I don't need there to be a credit for created by, because my character, the star of the show. Mm-hmm. If it's called X-Men, then you put the creators of the original X-Men, you put their names on it. But not if they're fighting stupid superhero X, and then you got to put to me, shut the fuck up.
I don't know, man. I think if it was your character, even just a tiny little bit.
If the movie was called Cheetah, yes, you've got an argument. I think it's just a bunch of fucking crybabies.
What if they made a movie of the recount? Or no, let's do this, because you got a book coming out that just came out, which is Star Bastard and Loggerhead. What if they did a Star Bastard movie and Loggerhead shows up for all of 5 minutes? Would you want that in there?
If it's a Star Bastard movie, is it called it's a Star Bastard movie and my guy just makes a small cameo?
Yes, he's in there for 5 full minutes. Really?
Now, if the movie is called Star Bastard and Loggerhead and I don't get credit, we got a problem.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Just for instance, I mean, just take off your little don't hurt me cloud and think about. Do you think that every person that created a character in Guardians of the Galaxy was named in the credits? There's a lot of characters in that movie, and do you think they all had to say, "I didn't get my credit because my guy walked in the background"? God damn, shut up! Bunch of fucking crybabies.
All right, man. Talking about people crying, our first female doctor is calling it quits after 3 years.
Yeah.
They're really not giving. They're not giving any information why, and which makes me wonder why.
She didn't want to do it anymore. She said it was a fun run. She doesn't want to be pigeonholed.
That's what they're making it sound like, but they're really keeping it under wraps why it's happening, and completely, which makes me wonder if something happened and they're just saying that for, you know what I mean? So
I do know what you mean, but I'm going to have to step back and say I don't give a shit about Doctor Who. I don't watch the show. I don't keep up with it. None of this bears anything to me. Like, I know it's a geek thing, but I have no point of reference. Like, I don't know what the average runtime is for a doctor. I don't know how many seasons they're supposed to get.
Let's just say a very long time. No, so I mean,
how many seasons? If you're going to say that, how many seasons of Doctor Who are there? Do you know?
So this is the 13th Doctor. There's going to be 14 Doctors after this.
Okay, but how many seasons? So, how many seasons does that cover? Then we can do a quick math.
Tons, dude. I gotta look it up really quick. How many seasons? Let's do this. Let's see. How many seasons of Doctor Who?
But you just go to IMDb and you click on episodes, and it tells you the seasons.
Yeah, I don't type that fast.
IMDb?
No, I don't type. Yes, I don't know how to type IMDb fast enough.
Wow, sir. We're going to have to brush you up on them 4-letter punching in skills.
Yeah, my internet's been slow. But yeah, I don't know, man. I know that there's quite a bit.
We totally glossed over already.
What's that?
Where is Aisha in season 3 of Kobra Kai? She was a big part of season 1 and season 2, and they just said that her parents moved her away? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? So I was like, there's obviously got to be something going on. So I looked online yesterday, and all it says is they didn't have any sort of character arc for that character to go on this season. I couldn't find where, like, contracts or she wanted more money. I don't know what
I don't know either.
That's a legit problem. Like, a big character like that usually wouldn't just be absent from a whole season.
And that's all. That's the only thing that they've said too. Oh, her parents took her away and they moved out. Like,
yeah, I don't understand. So I think there's more to be found there. So if anyone's got anything in the comments,
she just gone.
Let me know. Let me know why Aisha is not on season 3, because I've seen her doing conventions. Towards the beginning of last year, she was doing a couple of conventions around here. And it said on her Instagram that it said, "I will not be a part of Kobra Kai season 3." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, that's weird.
But no. So to get to the Doctor Who shit, I'm like, "Oh wow, okay." I mean, is everybody crying because it's the first female Doctor? Is that why?
I was just making a quick joke there, but yeah, I mean, it's everybody. I mean, because there's been like 20-something seasons and
20-something seasons divided.
Well, 20-something episodes per season, and this one's got tons of them.
Here, let me just pull it up real quick. I can type in IMDb.
I'm there now. So this one's got 46 episodes, 51, 42, 39. There's like
you're doing you're not a proper navigator.
So they each have a ton of them. So with Matt Smith, there was like 46 episodes. David Tennant, where there was 51 episodes. Peter Capaldi, 42 episodes. And there's so many, dude. So, I mean,
looks like there's 26 seasons. So 26 seasons of Doctor Who. And if there's 26 seasons and you divide that by 14, that means that each doctor's on average about 2.5 to almost 3 years of service as a doctor. So I don't see what all the hype is about.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it would be a little bit longer. I don't know. I think just people were just expecting it to go a little longer.
I think you want to know what it really is. It's Why can't the female be the longest running Doctor Who doctor ever? Like, yeah, no, it's not a back rant, man. It's not a back rant. It's just move the fuck on. Now let's have our first black doctor. Let's have our first gay doctor. Let's have our first Asian doctor. I don't care. Yeah. I'm still not going to watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, man. I'm right there. I mean, I stopped watching Doctor Who a long time ago. So, I mean, I have no idea what's going on. So, I mean, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Whatever. I really like the show.
It's news. It's news to somebody. I think more of like, what, golly gee, what just happened? Or we can just say, wow, 3 years. That's pretty awesome. I can't see where they're going to go next. But that's not how people are approaching it. They're like, oh my God, only 3 seasons.
But I mean, with the culture the way it is, they probably are going to go with the route that you were talking about. You know, they're going to have a person of color, or somebody.
What's cool about that is the way that Doctor Who character is designed, the way that they talk about transferring from body to body, it lends itself to that without sounding like you're catering.
Yeah, it can be literally anybody you want. So, yeah, and more power to them. I really hope that they continue to do great stuff and whatever, man. So I got some more stuff here, man. So this one's kind of cool. Avengers Camp is to open at Disneyland in 2021.
All right. I mean, I can't afford to go to those places anyway. Is Disneyland the one in California?
Yeah, in California, in Anaheim. But this is the thing. This is going to be really cool because there's going to be all kinds of really awesome stuff. But at the same time, is anybody really going to Disneyland right now?
Oh, not now, but now's the best time to get the construction done.
That is true. They've been doing a handful of things like that over this
look at
time.
how much of a destination it is to go to that Star Wars world where you can take a picture in front of the Millennium Falcon and shit.
Yeah.
So
and that's gonna be really cool.
The same thing. They're trying to take money away from the Universal Studios.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be, immersive. It's a really awesome stuff. There's gonna be a Captain. You could do fighting villains on the rooftops with Captain America, casting spells, Doctor Strange. Like, there's all kinds of really cool stuff that they're gonna be doing. You guys can check it out. I don't think they have everything completely spelled out of what they're going to do, but it looks like it's going to be really cool.
I'll never know what the experience is. I'll see it on somebody's Instagram. That's how I'll know, but I'll never visit it.
Yeah. Like out here, everybody, a while back, everybody was talking about this new restaurant that opened, and it's like has this really like all kinds of comic book memorabilia, and then like you had to like reserve seats like months ahead of time, and now I think it's like completely dead. It's not sucks, like it lost its shine there a little bit, but people still like it. It's still cool, but obviously COVID hit and everything's absolutely crazy, so everything kind of sucked with restaurants at the moment. But it's kind of like that, man. Things lose their shine sometimes. But you know what? What's not losing their shine? Well, I mean, according to me, but to you, they might be. The Walking Dead.
Losing its shine. There's a reason this is the last season. Everybody's tired of this shit.
So the Rick Grimes movie is reported to have a hard R rating.
But see, honestly, the show has a hard R rating. I don't know what that who is this report for? Because the show is rated R. There's blood, there's guts, there's brains, there's all that shit. There's cussing, there's adultery. I mean, the only thing they're not walking around is naked with their dicks and titties out. So is that what they mean? It's going to be hard R with dicks and titties out?
Hey, Debbie Garriger says, you fellas have a great night. Peace. Yeah, hey, see you later, man. Have a good one.
He spelled pieces if I want some Reese Pieces candy.
You want a piece
Somebody wants another piece.
You want a piece of that Kit Kat bar? But yeah, dude, I think I think they said here that they're going to kind of keep it along the lines of the Wolverine movie,
like Logan?
The Logan movie. Yeah, so that's the word they said. And so I don't know how
when it takes place. Like after he got picked up from the helicopter.
It's going to take place. Yes, it says 6 years in the future.
The future from the helicopter, from the future from where the show ends right now.
From the helicopter. From the helicopter. Okay. So
I mean, they're just all they're trying to do is they're gonna try to introduce a whole handful of new characters so they can spin off another show, but they're gonna lure you in and tell you that Rick Grimes is gonna be in the movie, but he's gonna have Jill and Andrea and Jan and Paul and Timmy, and that's his new crew. And then when he dies at the end of the movie, those same crew, guess what? There's going to be an announcement. AMC announces another Walking Dead in space spinoff.
It would, but they a while back, Robert Kirkman did say that the whole zombie apocalypse started because of some space spores.
Yeah, space dust.
Space dust. So I mean, they could. Take it into space.
No, I don't think they will. But I don't understand the reason the breaking news that it's going to be hard R. The shows are hard R. So get out of here with that.
I don't know if it's a hard R. I think it's a R. But
it's either R or it's not.
They even threw around the word NC-17 plus or something like that. So I don't know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that, and then they're using the word R. So I don't know what they're trying to throw around. Maybe they're just trying to get news out there so that people can be talking about it. I mean, they got us talking about it.
So they got you talking about it.
Dude, I have to bring up, The Walking Dead every single time.
I know, but you can address it and let it know, and you can simply say that it's like me. This is a non-story. For those of you that don't know, there's blood, brains, and all kinds of nastiness on The Walking Dead. Guess what? It's going to be in the movie. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I just want to keep it going with this Walking Dead stuff because they're going to have the next one in space, and it's going to star you.
Yeah,
it's gonna be backs in space.
I'll reprise my role as the earless zombie. I'll lose a whole bunch of weight, and then I'll just be like the space zombie with no ear.
That would be awesome to see. All right, let's shift gears here a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Batman. Dude, you know what? There is a rumor going around that from the storyboard artist that the Affleck Batman movie would have made fans proud. This is actually a really cool story here because somebody took to Twitter and you just like any troll does, they were saying that DC messed up with Batman v Superman and it could have been something really good but Affleck didn't want to be Batman anymore. So the storyboard artist said, "I'm curious where you're getting this info from because I got to tell you, I was working with Ben personally on this project, and not once did he ever say that he did not want to be Batman." And he says, and he goes on to say, the Batman solo movie would have made fans proud. So, straight from the dude who did the storyboards for the movie that they were working on, he says that it would have been freaking awesome. So, everybody's saying that this new Batman movie is going to make us proud. So, how much more would this other one make us proud?
Man, I have Ben Affleck is a good Batman for me. Like I was so hyped. I was so hyped because not only that,
me too.
Ben Affleck is a comic book and Batman fan.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was he going to be behind the camera directing this movie and helping write it, he was going to be playing the Batman. And the last movie that he directed and starred in was Argo. And that won some awards. Like the guy knows how to make movies. And if you combine that with the fact that he knows about comic books and what the best version of Batman is, which is the grittier Dark Knight version of Batman. This was all before the the Batman Who Laughs, and we got the Snyder Batman. Like this was before that. So he knows that Batman, and he would have given us something. I don't doubt it. At the least that Batman was going to be the shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt it either. I think it would have been freaking awesome.
I'd really like to know what caused it to fall through. Like, was it Warner Brothers being a bunch of weenies, or was it him having personal issues behind the scene? Because at that point, I heard that he was having some addiction issues and stuff that were causing him to causing things to fall apart behind the scenes for the movie.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of factors in there. I think it was just a bad timing issue on his part on things that were going on in his life. You know, that was around the time he was having troubles with his family issues and all that stuff. So, I mean, it was just his passion for the movie was there. I think it was just ill-timed for him. You know what I mean? So I really hope that we can still see this movie and that it will see the light of day, because I mean, yeah, everybody's so tired of more Batman movies. Oh, how many more are we going to get? But I really wish that we can get something, good.
Well, they said they're going to be filming Robert Pattinson Batman at the same time. They're going to be filming some Ben Affleck Batman stuff. Like there's going to be 2 Batman projects going on simultaneously inside of the DC world. So they're losing the whole connected universe, and bravo, because they couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. This Matt Reeves Batman is definitely not going to be connected in the universe. So
neither was the Joker, and neither was the next couple of things. So just keep them their own thing. I doubt this Suicide Squad gives 2 shit about anything else that's going on in the DC universe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
and that's fine. I'm all about it.
Here's another one. Let's move on here, because we talked a little bit about the Flash movie and that there's going to be tons of Batman in Batman.
But I already had some Batman news.
Yeah, you did. So you want to talk about yours? Because I still got some more Batman news.
Oh, okay. Well, I just was like, for those of us that do want more good Batman.
Okay, let's talk about yours.
There's a rumor that the Batman, the animated sequel or animated series, could get a sequel on HBO Max, because apparently when the show was stopped in the 90s or whatever, Kevin Conroy is on record as saying they didn't stop the show because they ran out of money. They stopped the show because they ran out of ideas.
So what does that mean? That they have new ideas, or what are they going to do?
A lot of technology has changed in 20 years. And a lot more content to draw from for Batman. So maybe they're like, hey, let's give this another shot. It's not like there's not an audience for it. Everybody loves the animated Batman series.
And it's me, the guys in my age group who are doing comic books and writing and all this stuff. Now we grew up watching it, so now they have fans who are creating this stuff. So it might be fresh stuff, man, and fresh guys.
I think that'd be cool, and I think that would be a step in the right direction as far as getting new, good DC content out there. But DC's never really dropped the ball with their animated stuff.
No, they haven't. They have not. You got Batman Beyond and stuff like that, which was freaking fantastic. But we only had, what was it? Was it only one season? It was only one season.
I was speaking more on the movies that they do, that they release like that 4 a year.
Yeah. Oh, that too. But some of them are. I mean, the last few that have been coming out in the last few years, that they kind of dropped the ball there.
Yeah, Death in the Family. I did not like that. But I mean, overall, they've got more home runs than they do base hits.
That's true. But let's talk a little bit about Batman Beyond. There's been some Batman Beyond rumors coming out of the Flash movie, because Michael Keaton is reprising his role, and now Batman fans are still wanting a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton in there. So there's been rumors that in the Flash movie that could kick off this kind of thing where Michael Keaton is, kind of mentoring some of the younger generation in the universe, rumors, quote unquote. So, some of these things never, solidify. So they're just rumors right now.
You are absolutely right. That could happen. With the movie like Flashpoint, a great number of things could happen. So I'm not even going to fathom a guess as to what could, where it's going to go, because they could do whatever they wanted, man.
Yeah, they can. It's such a good, cool thing that they can spin out of this movie something quite awesome. So I'm all for it, man. I'm down with a Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, as an older Bruce Wayne, and we can see, Terry McGinnis, out there, as Batman.
Yeah, I'm on board. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I'm all for it, dude. All for it, dude. So, I mean, let's see. Oh, that was you saying what's up to everybody. How's it going? Okay, so let's see. What else we got? Oh, we got, Jared Leto's back in the news talking about Suicide Squad, and he wants everybody to release the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been crying for an Ayer cut of Suicide Squad since the other one hit the movie screen. Like,
yeah,
it's just the same people that are like, they heard about how much stupid stuff Warner Brothers did behind the scenes, and they want to see the finished product. So that they're crying the same thing that Snyder Cut was doing. So maybe down the road we may not get a David Ayer cut, but maybe we'll at least get to see all the found footage all the shot footage somehow incorporated into like super DVD release or something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, so Jared Leto had said that there's tons of Joker stuff that did not leave the cutting floor, and he said that from the stuff that I watched, that movie was freaking fantastic, and I mean, I have no doubt that it was. Because there wasn't really much Joker in that movie. There was all these small bits and pieces, and it worked, and it was awesome. But there was part of the movie where I was like, wait a minute, where's Joker? Why hasn't he showed back up? It feels like they just kind of left him out. So,
the whole movie was confusing.
Yeah.
I mean,
even though, did you like his Joker in the first place?
I was open to it. Like it's not like a Joker we've seen before. So
True.
I'm open to new interpretations of the character to keep it fresh, so it doesn't feel like you're trying to make an impersonation. Like I'm okay with that. So I don't mind the damage and the gold teeth and the tattoos and the ooh, like that's fine with me. They gave it like I wanted more. I wanted to know more about that Joker than I did about the Crocodile Man and about the ninja that jumps with ropes and blows his head off. Like I didn't care so much about that. I didn't care about Diablo, and the movie itself created villains that we didn't give even less of a shit about. Some dancing girl and her dancing boyfriend. Like that's not even like it was so bad. The movie was just it didn't what we were presented with was very, very disjointed and bad.
It was a little cheesy, I think. I didn't care for it too much, but I did like that we got some characters that we loved. You know what I mean?
I do like the fact. I mean, we wouldn't have got Harley Quinn without this movie.
I liked some of the actors. Like some of the actors did really good. Like the dude, what's his name, Kinnaman? He was really good.
Yeah.
The dude who plays what's his name, Rick Flag or whatever. Yeah, he did a really good job.
Like I said, it wasn't. There was a lot of potential there. What we were presented with is just something that doesn't look like it was well thought out.
Yeah, I think it felt like it was a little rushed.
We're about to see what something that's well put together feels like with the next Suicide Squad movie. We're gonna see, like when we watch this Suicide Squad movie, there's not going to be a whole lot of disjointed storytelling and kind of like half-hearted piece together stuff. And we're like, oh man, if we could just do that with that other one that we had, it would have been so much more awesome.
Yeah, I hope so. Because the first movie is making me very, it makes me kind of stand back a little bit of this other one. And I just don't want to give too much of my feelings away because I don't want to be let down again.
Well, I have way more expectations for Suicide Squad than I did for Wonder Woman 84.
I think I would.
Like I thought Wonder Woman 84 I wasn't going to care about, and it turns out I was right.
Oh man, I had such high hopes for Wonder Woman 84, such high hopes, and then
let me give your viewers something that I have enjoyed over the past 4 days.
Random.
Go on YouTube and type in Screen Rant Pitch Meeting and have fun.
Okay.
Just that's all. I just want you to do
Screen Rant Pitch Rating. Okay.
Screen Rant Pitch Meeting, and then just pick the movie of your choice, and it is going to be hilarious.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. So
I'll be up there in a little bit, dude.
Here's another one. You brought this to us a little while back, and they brought it into the comic books. Wolverine. They bring back a fan favorite alias.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what this information is in regards to. You talking about comic books, or you talking about movies?
The actual comic books. So comic books here. So go ahead.
No, I want you to tell me the information.
So in Wolverine number 8 from Benjamin Percy, they bring back Patch. You know, there's a scene where Wolverine goes to Magical or whatever, and he's like in this white suit, and he's got an eye patch on, and he's I don't know the entire story because I haven't been reading it, but he goes to Madripoor and accepts his hotel room key under the name of Patch. So
all right, so here's my takeaway. Do you know that there's 2 things going on in Madripoor, or that are connected to Madripoor in the cinematic world? Bucky and Winter Soldier are going to Madripoor, and some of those characters are also going to appear in Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Now, if I were a betting man, I would say the reason they're introducing a new version of Wolverine right now is because this is the version they plan on introducing into the cinematic universe, and they want everyone to start kind of getting hyped on this version of Patch, which is less of a superhero. He's just a guy. He's very much, he's not got a super suit. He's not saving the world. He's just a guy trying to make ends meet and do good things, right? Anti-hero stuff.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
It feels very grounded. Now, that grounded character, who else is grounded? Oh, Winter Soldier and Bucky. And the guys doing karate at the karate tournament in the 10 Rings. So I predict that we will see Patch somehow interact with the characters in the live action universe, and this is Marvel's way of making it relevant again before they jump in the movie.
That could work, man. That could work. They could definitely be using some using marketing. They could be using these stories that Benjamin Percy and everybody's been writing lately as source material, which would be really cool to see, man. To see them kind of bring all this kind of stuff in right now.
I wasn't saying they're using it as source materials per se. I'm saying they've changed the character into a version that physically will be similar to the one they're presenting on screen, so that the readers can be like, or the viewers can be like, oh, that's the new. I just saw him. They just talked about that on all this podcast. I got the new issue, and his eye patch is now studded with diamonds. Like, so whatever it is, they're introducing these things to get people talking about Wolverine.
Yeah, making it relevant again.
Yeah. So don't be surprised.
Yeah, I agree. They do stuff like that. They make things relevant like that for a reason, so that you can keep thinking about it and then be like, oh, I saw that somewhere. Yeah, I agree, dude. I think I would really love to see how they incorporate, if and when they're going to incorporate the mutants into the story, dude.
It'll be they're going to sprinkle in. The first thing they have to do is Fantastic Four, and at the same time they're doing that. Well, you know that you're getting mutants in the 10 Rings. Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. There's mutants in that movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's Omega Red and there's Spiral. Like, you can't get around that. So we're gonna have them. And what's going to happen, dude, when we get in 6 days, when we get WandaVision, like,
it's in 6 days already.
There's going to be, well, whatever it is, the 12th, whatever the math equals out to. But That show is going to introduce us to mutants. The word mutant will be uttered in that show, and that's going to be what opens the door.
Okay. All right, dude. Yeah, I'm interested, man. I'm interested to see what they do with that and how they're going to incorporate it. I'm all in, man. I'm all in. So, I mean, I got a couple more stories, but I don't know how geeky these are, man. Obviously, we lost Alex Trebek, right?
Yeah.
And everything, this is his last week that he filmed Jeopardy, so they're going to start airing it this week. So before he passed away. So
that's interesting to see how it goes. I mean, the show's going to do fine without him. It's just going to feel different, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And then they're looking for a new host, and I nominate Bax.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it on the Hard R network.
There you go, dude.
Can you imagine being on Jeopardy where the questions are like written by me and I'm the one talking about it?
Yeah, dude. That would be so fun.
Name some fucking words that start with R that you wouldn't believe. You're like, what the hell?
You shut up. You didn't answer correctly with the question.
or like I'd be the host, I could be like, are you fucking serious? Yes. Why would you? You could have just waged $1 and you would have won, but no, you got to get all greedy. All right, Tim, you win.
It's just gonna be an hour of you badgering the contestants.
No, but I mean, there's some big shoes to fill. But I mean, honestly, let's take a step back. It took. I mean, Drew Carey took over The Price is Right after Bob Barker. Although Bob Barker didn't die.
Yeah.
Bob Barker was synonymous with doing The Price is Right. And so everybody had to adjust to Drew Carey. And so it'll just be an adjustment thing.
The same thing with, who was it? Louis Anderson took over Family Feud. And then after that, you have.
Now you got Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey doing it. So, yeah, man, there's some iconic shoes to fill. And it's going to take some time to kind of get used to, man. He's been on this thing for decades, man. And it's definitely it's sad to see, but man, I wonder who they're going to have next.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who would you put in there?
I don't give a shit.
I say LeVar Burton. How about that?
I mean, does he need to work? I guess. I mean, I don't know if you're doing that for a diversity hire. Get Wayne Brady. I don't care. Get Nick. Well, I don't like Nick Cannon, so Nick Cannon's doing enough of that Fox Dancing with the Stars and Masked Singer and Masked Dancer and Max Karaoke, whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't make me any difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I almost think they should probably kill it off. Like, just stop it. Just end of an era, man. Because I don't know, dude. Because it's like
that's just a ridiculous, ridiculous thing to do.
No, dude, it's not going to be the same, man. Without him.
So then don't do it. Are you kidding me? That's such a closed-minded.
No, it's not closed-minded. I think it would just be a different show. I think maybe Jeopardy 2.0 or something. I don't know, man. Maybe call it something different.
That doesn't sound cheap as shit.
I have no idea, man. That's the quote of the day.
They don't call it The Price is Right 2.0. Come on, man.
You're right. I don't know, man. It's all good. It's whatever. But yeah, dude, it's his final show.
Yeah, well, enjoy him while you can.
Yep. I got one last thing here, man, and I don't know if you like it, and I don't know if you really care, but I'm gonna say it just because.
All right, then do it.
I want to hear a Bax rant. So, my daughter is all up in arms over this one because Olivia Wilde is dating somebody brand new.
How old is your daughter?
She's 17.
All right, well, that makes sense. Olivia Wilde, by the way, is on the list for me.
Well, she's been taken by Harry Styles.
Oh, really? How old is that dude? That dude's got to be like 15 years younger than her. I'm pretty sure Olivia Wilde is like maybe 4 years younger than me. Like, she might be 40.
I don't know. So over the weekend, there's been a whole lot of rumors stating that they've been, kind of
Noodling?
dating and canoodling, and yeah, they're 10 years apart. So anyway, over the weekend, supposedly they went public with their relationship.
Right on, dude. Honestly, the last I heard, Olivia Wilde was dating Jason Sudeikis, and I love Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
We're the Millers is one of my favorite movies. Jason Sudeikis is hilarious, and I Go to Old Fashioned Orgy is another movie that he did that's hilarious. But Olivia Wilde, I watched, I loved the show House, and she was on like the last 5 seasons of House.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
Olivia Wilde, she was in this movie with Justin Timberlake called In Time, and she played Justin Timberlake's mom. Like Olivia Wilde, there's something about her that she makes she does it. Her and Mila Jovovich.
Okay.
And Famke Jensen. Those are all women that are about the same age as me that still kind of like.
Are you sure it's not Jansen?
Famke Jensen.
I'm just kidding.
Her first name is what gets me. Sometimes I say Famke, and sometimes some people say Famke, like because it's I don't know where it's from, but it's not originated here.
It's not English.
But I do know Mila Jovovich.
So so Olivia Wilde is 36 and Styles is 26. So they're 10 years apart.
Oh, that's not too terrible bad. Me and my wife and I are 7 years apart.
Okay. Yeah. So I just think this is such a weird.
It is an odd pairing, but I mean, it's only odd because we don't. Dude, they could love sushi and meet every week, and then they finally just got the courage to ask each other out. I don't know why we sit back and act like, wow, that's weird. A celebrity dating a celebrity? What the fuck? Like, it's not that weird. It's just like from what we're seeing, what we see on E and TMZ, it just doesn't seem like the kind of people you would assume get together. But dude, they do so much stuff that we're not privy to. Like, why? Yeah. Why is that so weird?
Yeah, you're right. I just think it's an odd pairing, but yeah, it's not weird that they're dating. Who cares? Whatever. I just thought it was funny because I just had to throw it out there because I knew you had a little thing for her there. So
her original, her birth last name is Olivia Cockburn.
Olivia Silverbacks. That's her real name.
Olivia Cockburn is her birth name. She changed it.
I would have definitely changed my name too if that was my name.
They do that. You don't want to be a celebrity and be Cockburn.
Oh man, you don't want to be anybody with that name.
I'm gonna be Brian. Oh, what does someone call me? Silver Snatch.
Oh man. If we ever wanted to monetize this show, we will never get it now.
Yeah, I don't even know how monetization works. You're not allowed to cuss on monetized videos. Is that what the thing is?
On YouTube, yeah. YouTube, you can't.
You can't cuss at all?
Not even a little bit on YouTube if you want to monetize your show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yep. And
I watched a video, and it says that you have to get like 1,000 views to make $3 on average.
Yeah, pretty much. YouTube is a lot harder.
What is your alternative to making ad dollars? Like, where else can you make ad dollars?
On the podcast. That's how. So if anybody wants to do that, hit me up because I do work for. I am a CEO of a podcast network. So you know what I mean. That's how you do it. It's a little bit. It's a better deal, I think, than YouTube. We could talk about that later off air. I
don't have it. It's just like you can't monetize your Facebook page. You can't monetize your Instagram. I mean, but you can get sponsored through like, oh, I see that you like my deodorant. I'll give you 18 free sticks and $1,000 and you take Instagram photos and you put them on deodorant. Like I know that there's deals like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like monetizing and getting clicks and, you know, I think YouTube is the only social media one that does that, right?
YouTube is hard. Twitch does it too. But
Twitch.
But YouTube is so much harder because you got to have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views and clicks and subscriptions.
Now you just said that it's harder. as compared to what?
As compared to like podcasts.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Like the ROI and all that other, it's all it's great. I think the return on investment is better on a podcast.
Oh, that's fine.
So,
I don't have any information to pull from, so I'll have to just take your word for it. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, man. We are that's all the stuff I've got, man. Unless you have anything else.
No, all I was able
man.
to find is I need you to look up Screen Rant and go to Pitch Meeting and pick a movie, and it is hilarious. And then after that, I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back.
Okay, whatever that means.
Yeah. But
all right, dude.
That's all I got. I got, Cobra Kai was fun. It's, dude, they end up making a third dojo, which has a great name.
Oh, really? Don't tell me because I haven't seen it yet.
Well, here's the thing. Before I watched the episode where they introduced this third dojo name, I had seen pictures online of a logo, and I immediately knew when I saw the words and what they called the logo and the picture and everything. I was like, that's got to be related to Cobra Kai, because that is the cheesiest shit I've ever seen, and it turns out it was right.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude.
So it was funny to know that was coming.
That's hilarious, dude. All right, man. Let everybody know where they can find you and all your good stuff.
It's Brian with a Y, Silver BAX. Just look at my stuff. I got stuff going on. Please follow me and do all the cool stuff. So I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, Joey.
And hey, and if you guys want to check out any of his awesome artwork, buy some t-shirts. Maybe if he's open to any kind of commissions, submissions, whatever you want him to do, head on over to right there, Brian, to silverbacks.com. There you go. And you can find me and this show at houseofindiepod.com. You can listen to all of our old and past episodes. I'll throw up the videos here from YouTube on this show, and you guys can watch the replay of this and then make fun of us. And you guys could even comment right there at the bottom and tell us, what, Joey, you're horrible. There's suck at.
There's plenty of content for them to critique.
You'd be like, Joey, you need to get better at doing this thing because you mess up a lot. Brian, go back to working the controls. But you guys can listen to that stuff there. I drop an episode every Thursday. This week, I have Brian Hawkins on the show. You can watch a little teaser. I threw a little teaser up there on the website. So if you guys want to hear a little bit of teaser of the interview that I did, I put a little YouTube thing there. So if you guys want, just click that button. You guys can watch the teaser there and all that stuff. Two Scout Geeks. You guys want to hear about Two Scout Geeks? It drops every Monday except for today because something happened, so I have to delay it till tomorrow. So you guys can hang out with me at twoscoutgeeks.com and listen to all the shows there. And we are both, House of Indie Pod and Two Scout Geeks are both on Patreon. So if you guys want to head on over there, we got some really cool tiers. So check us out there. Patreon/House of Indie Pod, Patreon/Two Scout Geeks. And you know what? We're on social media. Everywhere you can find us. Just type in Two Scout Geeks and House of Indie Pod, and you can check it out. This week for Two Scout Geeks, tomorrow we're going to be talking we're going to be talking Soulstream, and we're going to be talking The Shepherd, and then we even talk to the creators of Shepherd, the Molinaris. Super cool. So head on over to your favorite podcast player and listen to us there. Brian, it was a pleasure, man.
Stay creative, homies.
We will see you guys next time. And you know what? We messed up because Brian didn't give me the outro thing, so this is just going to end abruptly.
Make your own, boy.
It's just going to end abruptly. We'll see you guys later.